and welcome back to episode 8 of the second series. Can you believe we've actually done that many episodes?
Yeah, because I've totally been here for every single one of them. So, yes, I can believe it.
And every single one's been a bad idea, right?
Oh, dear.
So what have you been up to this week? What have you been seeing? What did you think would be good for a podcast idea?
I did see this amazing story about this lady who's given up her admin job to actually be on YouTube, like eating McDonald's and eating Nando's.
What? So you're telling me that people, like, she just films herself eating?
Yeah, like eating... I think like one of the things she does is she eats Chinese takeaway, and people, hundreds of thousands of people go on YouTube and watch her eat.
First off, this sounds like your dream job, and it sounds like my worst nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because you totally and utterly hate the sound of people eating.
Well, yeah, it's actually a phobia or something.
Oh, give it a rest.
Which is where you can't stand the people chewing like loudly. It like really gets to you, and it's really funny because I've had to like really get through some stuff because my boss does it at work, and.
Let's hope he never listens to this.
I hope
podcast.
he doesn't, but if he does, he needs to pipe down with the old chewing. It gets to me, man. I don't know. It literally makes my blood boil when people eat too loud. Like, I don't know if this is just a me thing. Like Kezia, my sister, will agree with me, and I feel that she's the only person that does.
Yeah, because both of you are weird.
Brilliant.
Both of you are totally out there. I think like why I don't mind people eating, but I'm not going to watch it on YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean that's a fair play.
I mean, I feel like I'm not in your camp, because I definitely don't go into a spasm every time somebody eats a sweet, right? But I'm not in the camp of, do you know what? I've got a spare 20 minutes.
Okay, 1 second on the sweets. Like, but you know when people suck sweets?
Yeah.
And it's that.
Yeah. Right, people turning off immediately because they've got the same phobia as you.
Well, I don't think it's that, to be honest.
But people are turning off not because of the sounds you're making, right?
It's because they've gone with that, and it's not funny. No, but like like they suck sweets, and it's too much. But those people that like roll them round and like suck them on one side and then it's on the other.
Clink them against their teeth and all that stuff.
It's just, and then they like bite through it, but they bite in segments. It's just annoying. And then they keep like, it's a bite, then a suck, then a bite, then 2 more bites, then a suck.
Wow. You've written it down. That's good.
And that's how much it makes my blood boil. That's
so I don't feel like I'm in your camp for that, but also I'm not in the sort of kind of, you know, that kind of 25 minutes. I mean, we talked about this before, where for a little while, I'm not doing it so much now, but for a little while I went on YouTube to watch like wild animals, kind of like lions chasing gazelle.
Yeah, was that? Yeah. Can we just revisit that for a second? Was that just a weird little moment? Or
I've just
suddenly
realised what I'm really saying is I don't really like humans eating on YouTube, but I do like lions. That's
and is this like been a 6-month thing, or has this been like?
Do you reckon there are 2 lions doing a podcast and one of them's going, humans watch us eat our food on YouTube?
Well, if 2 lions are doing a podcast,
right,
and it's not called,
it's just imagination,
like cub, like could have been good. I really went for it there. There is a joke in there somewhere that someone would have had. But speaking of this, obviously, again, there's mild planning that goes into this. And he said to me he'd seen some stuff on YouTube, and I then actually came across wait. I never said I've not seen this woman eating Chinese food on YouTube.
Okay. No. I just want everyone to be aware of that.
And we're all believing you. You take that moment to tell everyone.
Right,
everybody.
Again, I have not ever in my life seen... I've not... Sure. Oh, you're doing me. Oh.
No. If you need to tell the audience that you've not seen this woman, then...
I have not seen this woman eating Chinese food. Yeah.
Sure. And okay. Right. And there's help for you.
Yeah.
If you need it.
Apparently she eats McDonald's.
Apparently.
I'm enjoying what you're doing here, but I'm telling you, I've not seen it.
Okay.
But apparently,
and we, as I've said many a time, we all believe you.
One of the things she does instead of her admin job is now eat McDonald's, and people
it's just that's a lot of knowledge on this for someone who's not watched it.
I've enjoyed what you've done with this, I'll be honest with you.
Anyway, so I then stumbled across a...
Oh, did you stumble?
yes, I did. I stumbled across an article which was the most 11 niche jobs that actually exist. And the first one is...
Hit me with them!
Okay. Gonna have to edit that out. No, I'm joking. Is globe making. Now, that was apparently... Don't look at me in this list just because this isn't some weirdo eating spaghetti hoops on YouTube.
Spaghetti hoops? What even is a spaghetti hoop? It doesn't even exist. What is a spaghetti hoop?
Oh, mate, you're going to look like an idiot. Stop yourself while you can.
Oh, you mean like not
the
beans?
Little hoops. Yeah.
Oh, God. No one is watching that on YouTube.
Well, it sounds like someone is.
Because you can get loads of them on your fork, can't you?
Yeah, brilliant. So the first one was globe making, and they actually do sit and paint them. That's a job.
Wow.
They do get funnier and weirder. The second one, here's one to start with, is an underwater pizza delivery person. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
There's a Florida hotel which is underwater.
Oh, okay.
And they have a pizza chain down there.
Ridiculous.
And a bit like your one, but I've not seen the YouTube videos, is a pet food tester.
What, a human being tests the pet food?
Yeah. We've also spoken about this on the show as well, is professional queuer. That is actually...
What do you mean a professional cure? What? I don't even know what that means. like, don't just say words and then just think you could. That's no responsibility there. You're just saying titles and then you know not. What is
out. I'm just reading. So it's someone that wants the latest version of something. That'd be a phone or a
and
gig.
They get someone to queue for them.
So you know those touts or whatever they're called.
Ticket touts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that they kind of are a professional queuer. In some ways, because they are just queuing up for mass amount of something to then sell.
And then sell on.
Obviously,
right.
There'll be guys out there. There's mermaids, which is obviously for the Californian kind of big theme parks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
not
I was a bit like that one's kind of obvious and
self-explanatory.
Wasn't for you. Golf ball driver, which again self-explanatory. My favorite one, a professional bed rester. Now I'd like that job.
No, but what is it? I don't understand.
What are you not understanding about these? So these are jobs that exist.
Yeah. Wait, tell me what a professional bed rester is then.
Well, so it's someone that tests out the comfortability of beds.
Oh, you just get to lie around all day, just checking, just going, oh yeah, that one's a good one. Right, next one. Do you need a tea break from that? I've done 6 hours.
I've just done an 8-hour shift, and I am tired.
If you're a professional bed rester and you're married to like a miner, that's going to be like a very weird conversation as you get in. And the miner's like, oh, I've been down pit for like 12 hours. It was terrible.
You've gone for miner. That's a very...
Yeah, my granddad was a miner. My granddad was a miner. So
my great-granddad was a miner.
Oh, that's childish. But just imagine a miner being married to like a professional bed wetter. What is it?
Brilliant. Professional bed rester. Wow. Number 8 is a food stylist, which is, again, self-explanatory. No. Number 9 is a roof snow cleaner.
Oh. So cleaning snow off roofs.
It does. Well done. Number 10 is the Raven Master, which I don't know if you remember a CBBC called The Raven.
Right.
Or That's So Raven was another American one.
Right.
People in my generation might get that. I'm not sure.
Right.
And the last one is Beef Eater.
A what?
A beef eater.
A beef... Oh, like... So you dress up in weird clothes and...
Traditional... Guardians of a Tower.
Yeah.
These days, they are more likely tourist guides. What an incredible...
Or there might be one that's like, I'm not a tourist guide, I am a genuine beef eater.
Brilliant.
I don't know where the toilets are.
I've never been here before in my life. Yeah, they're just on the right. If you want to keep walking, past the big tree. Yeah.
Gift shops to the left. Don't ask again.
So, that was my article that I found on niche jobs. They weren't exactly the funniest or the best, but it did come to mind. I'd seen it and thought, hey, that could be interesting. And it wasn't. So
that's good.
We'll go on to scraping the barrel.
I feel like I wore you down.
You literally have.
No, that is the song in your head.
Oh, just on scraping the barrel, all in real life.
Yeah.
So my first one is: have you got a favorite bit of clothing?
Oh. Now, I know, because I'm Scottish, you're going to say, a kilt. Or as loads of English people like to say to me when I've got a kilt on, are you wearing a skirt? Racist. So, it's my national dress. Why are you taking the mickey out of kilts?
Hey.
This has got intense. This has got people just having their day, and then suddenly they've got an intense Scottish guy going, it's not funny. It's not actually funny. So
this is what Twitter's for, I'm sure.
Yeah. So no, my favorite. I have a sweatshirt, right, that I've literally had since before I got married. 29 years I've had it, and I still wear it. I wore it today.
Older than me. Wow.
Yeah, I've got a sweatshirt that's older than you, and I wore it today. I'm not even lying. I wore it. I love it. It's got. Now I know how sad.
Is it not starting to like rot away or smell?
Rot away. His clothes are not like apples. They don't rot.
No. Well, it depends what it's made of.
Well,
because I would like to say that. Actually,
oh yeah, you're right. It was made out of apples, so it's horrendous.
Well done.
Yeah,
the word played in this episode is
phenomenal. So I have to say this though, is that it's got my initials on the front of it.
Oh, that's cute.
SMR. And so I just love wearing it.
Yeah, I actually can't be bothered to go into it, but your name is Stephen.
I think we have spoke about this before.
I have you, yeah. It's Stephen Mark Ritchie.
What do you mean, have you? You have been here.
But the funny thing is, you're saying you can remember all of them. I can't. People actually do speak to me about topics that we have on this show, and I just don't remember them. And they're like, oh yeah, that's really funny, and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Well, what week was that?
Oh right, now then, scraping the barrel. My question now. Yeah. So I really do like this. I want to ask it to you right now, and I'm not reading it at all off a bit of paper. You
forgot.
I did. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, on Friday night, we watched a film. My wife and me, your mum and me, and
what film?
It's called Roma. And
God, that won some Oscars or something, didn't it? Or did it get nominated? I can't remember. I think it won. I think
if you get nominated, you are a winner. So
that's that quote.
yeah. No, it's a great film, but it's basically about a maid in Mexico.
I didn't ask what it was about. I asked what
I mean, getting shot down in your own podcast, that really is a new height of my life. Okay, enough from you. No one wants to know about that. But the question, here's a random review question. It was actually, that film was, we had subtitles. And
okay.
So what I'd like to ask you is, what are you like with films that have got subtitles?
I love his face when he does it, because he loses confidence in it even when he's doing it. But the horrible thing about it is that people love it when he does that. And I want to tell him to stop doing that, but you guys insist that he does. So, what am I like? I really actually dislike it. I really don't like it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that is so weird.
I really dislike it and I really don't like it.
That's a lot.
Is what I've got to say about that.
No, but that is weird because neither Tamsin, your mum, doesn't like it. She's like, oh, I'm like, it's just reading. I mean, what is there to like not like?
Well, but that when actually thinking about it, that's the bit that's kind of stumping me, is that I've not really got a reason. I just don't like it. It's kind of like because it takes up some of the picture. It's like it kind of it takes me out of that immersive space, you know.
Oh, what! And
I was in the film, and then I'm having to read the film, and it feels there for me. I'm kind of out of that experience.
Yeah, what
you know.
I have to say, is it because you feel like if I'm reading a book, I'm reading a book. If I'm watching a film, I'm watching a film.
Basically, yeah. And let's be honest, reading is not my strong point. So the less I have to do, probably the better.
I just find it quite funny because your mum, unlike you, is quite an intelligent person, and
Brilliant.
she doesn't like it either. She's like, really, it's got subtitles. I'm like, I quite like it. To me, it gives it an air of mystery.
Well, here's an extra issue. What? Sorry, I was gonna go on to something, but we're just gonna come back for a second. How does it give it mystery when you know what's happening before it's even been done on the screen? No. Because you've read it.
I don't know. It just makes it all feel a little bit like, ooh.
I literally don't get what you're trying to say. How does reading something make you go, ooh, what happens next?
I don't know.
Stick to books, then.
I think I will. I think.
If that's
can you get books that have got like films going on inside them?
That's an interesting.
Oh, if we invented that.
But what is it? Books with pictures. Nah, it's been done.
That's been done.
It's been done.
As if you really are
books
I've got an invention. What's your invention? Book with pictures.
I was trying to think of the opposite, but is it book? It would be a book with video.
Yeah. So you open a book,
and then it's a video.
It's like a film inside the book. Oh, mate, we could make millions. Goodbye, listeners. We're off to make our fortune.
And we're back. Didn't go as well as we planned, to be quite honest. Been done, apparently. Hollywood's biggest thing.
And could you imagine Dragon's Den, you and me on it together?
Well, we were thinking the other day, right? Films, subtitles, right? But the other way round. Millions to be made,
And then they're just like saying to us, they'd all be oot. They're like, let's have a look at your figures. Yeah, about that.
It's just an idea at the moment, but we're thinking of some ways to financially stable.
Right.
Good. Wow, I really went for that. So, my opinion on that is I don't really like them. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really got a reason. But there is some interesting kind of thoughts around it, because even with my housemates, they want to watch it with them on. I don't personally like them, but it is kind of like an interesting topic of conversation.
Well, hold on. When you say
I think there's two types.
So, like, as in subtitles when it's an English film?
Yeah. So some of my housemates will watch films and put the subtitles on the film.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay. But there is two types. Obviously, if there's a film that needs the subtitles because
that's
French,
what happened to me on Friday. It's like they're speaking in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and that's
Yeah. So the subtitles. That. To watch a film where you actually can understand the English and you've put subtitles on.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I was mainly coming from with my statements. It's just a little bit like, for me personally, that seems a bit dumb. And he's going to listen to this and hate me. But Nah, I'm joking. It's just, I don't personally like him. I think that if you've got an English film on, you can hear it. It just defeats the point.
But I know we've got to move on from this. I can sense your eyebrows are twitching, but I really love it when you watch those TV shows about north of Scotland fishing programs and they put subtitles on the telly.
Well, that is unfortunately because you are speaking a different language. And there's also, like, to be fair to them, there's the massive wind blowing. And so you can't really hear what they're saying anyway. And so it's just a little bit like, look,
I really love it when there's have you got all of the fish? And then it just comes up, have you got all of the fish?
I think that, is it with Trawlerman is one of the films that they do about fishing boats in Scotland. It's like, I think that actually they thought it was a better idea, and then they got to they'd filmed it all, and then they got down to it, and we were a bit like, we can't hear a word anybody saying. And I think that's almost why Subtitles got invented. It was a bit like, the microphone was nowhere near.
I'd like to say that we have spent a lot of time on Subtitles.
Yeah, who would have thought that was going to be the thing? But yeah, so sorry, we go on to random review next, because we do need to move on.
I'm excited about this.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, we've got a big announcement, basically.
Yes.
And I feel that you are the man to say.
Yes, well, thank you. For once, you've actually respected and honoured me, and I like that. No. We're actually going to random review random reviews.
Yeah, and just to say, that's not because we've run out of ideas like you've made it sound. It's because we've got 2 massive random reviews coming up in the next 2 episodes, which I'm very, very excited about.
Shall we go there first? Shall we say...
I think we should give them a little bit of a...
Right, well, let me do... Because this is episode 8. And we've obviously got episode 9.
And then the finale
is episode 10. I really feel like we've just walked you through that. And basically, in episode 9, next time round, I've bought myself something that we're going to... Because not only are we going to do a little random review, and it's definitely happening to you, not me, as we're going to film it as well, aren't we?
Yes. So you're going to see our beautiful faces. It's going to be on the YouTube. Obviously, it'll be on iTunes as well.
And let's get to the chase. I've bought these nasal things where it basically kind of pulls out. It's like a waxy thing you put in your nose, and you pull it out, and it pulls your nasal hair out your nose.
Oh, why did I think this was a good idea?
It's going to be literally the best day of my life.
No, but first of all, as well, it's happening to both of us. If anything, you've got more nasal hair than I have.
Well, that's a little unfortunate because it's a disease I've got, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Brilliant. So now it's me, is it?
Yeah. So no. So we're actually going to do it, aren't we? We're going to stick the old...
I'm going to get those when you're at school, the PE, you'd bring that note in from your mum. I can't do it.
Can you tell me how that letter's going to write?
I've got a broken nose.
I'd love it if you actually did just come in. You actually ask someone to break your nose rather than have
the funny thing is that if something actually did happen to me and I did break my nose, now this is going to seem like I've really gone out my way to make that happen.
So, no, that should be a lot of fun because hopefully not only are you going to hear the sounds, but for actually to be on video, watching you just literally cry like a baby.
I think we're both doing
I just want to see that as you just cry out. Never mind a note from your mum. You're going to be crying to your mum as basically I yank out the hair. And if I yank the hair, will it come out from your head? Just like through your nose?
I know the listeners will see is that I have got beautiful hair. So you will see that next episode.
Right. Okay. And then on episode 10... Random review is going to be the last episode. Random review.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it.
I just built it right up for him, and he's just looking at me completely blank.
Yeah. So we are going to be eating a chili as well. We're going to go for the hottest we can basically get.
Chili sauce, not we're not.
Chili sauce, good.
Hottest chili sauce.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm actually really quite scared about this one.
Yeah.
Because I've seen videos of people doing sort of.
What have you watched people eating stuff
the hottest chili
on YouTube? Have you watched people eating stuff on YouTube? It's my question.
I like what you're doing with that. I really do.
Right, well,
yes, I have, but it wasn't a Chinese takeaway, and it wasn't her just munching chicken chow mein because you've got it from an extra special place.
All right. So we're going to video that one as well. So I think that could be a lot of fun. I think that could be fun.
Yeah, and obviously just a little plug of please keep up to date with our Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Because for these amazing episodes to come out, that's obviously where we'll put the alerts up for you to see them.
So if we're just quickly randomly reviewing random reviews.
Yeah, so what's been your best bit?
I loved the talcum powder.
Okay.
When we reviewed talcum, I'm
going to be honest, it was one of those of like, we did it and we enjoyed it, but I didn't really think the response was going to be that good from the audience, but people seem to love it.
They loved it. I've met people in the street that have said, hey, talcum powder boy. That's what they've called me. That's not what happened.
And you're happy about that.
Talcum powder boy. It's not exactly glamorous, is it?
Yeah.
And my worst one. Can I tell you my worst one?
Go on.
Foil, hog, and arms. Did I get the name right?
No. Of course you didn't. I don't think you have once.
Foil, arms, and hog.
There you go.
Hey! Nah, we went to a comedy show, which, just to say, was brilliant.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was just more the concept of us then talking about it. It wasn't that fun.
Rubbish, wasn't it? It was just us two going, yeah, it was good. It was
good.
Show. I thought the first half was good, and then I thought the second half was good.
It's a little bit like going to see a film, right? And then it's trying to talk about it with subtitles or without subtitles.
Yeah.
And speaking to your mate.
Yeah, but that is what a film reviewer does.
I know, but they can use beautiful, incredible words to do that. We're not in that stratosphere. Like, we're funny, and that's what we should stay to.
I like that you've stated that. I think there's a whole load of listeners going, not that funny.
Not in my review, you're not. So
what was your favourite one?
Okay, I was going to say my favourite bit was the Pepsi versus Coke. That was actually just a lot of fun to do. I did actually quite like it.
The fact that you totally got it wrong. Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say that you duped me and you got
I did.
Because that really actually threw me. I had no idea. So, go look back and listen to that one because it's
And what was your worst one?
It was probably the jackfruit. Episode 1 of series 2.
Yeah.
And that's actually not because I didn't like it. It was because I actually put quite a lot of effort in to cook the meal. And you didn't really enjoy it.
No, I didn't. I'm not, just because you've made a lot of effort doesn't mean I've got to go, oh, amazing. Jackfruit's amazing. Changed my life.
Well, do you know how that made me feel?
Let's all just take a moment and see, how did that make Jordan feel?
Yeah, well, I cooked it, and I cooked it well.
You did.
Yeah, no, to be fair, it wasn't. You know, one of those when you've cooked it and you're trying to make it good, and it's just like, this isn't that nice.
On. It was jackfruit.
It was jackfruit, but that was random review. Best bits and worst bits. Hey. Sports section. It's not really a sports section.
You just love singing them now. You can't help yourself.
It's annoying me.
Yeah. So, it's kind of like we've always said
it's
about
the season.
This. Yeah, it's the season. And we've never really, sports section, that's not really a sports section, means that we can basically talk about anything as long as it's not really about sport, which is...
Yeah. It's one of those titles that's not great. It's really like, we thought it was good and it's not really. But so what we wanted to talk about was this, obviously in sport, there's competitiveness.
Yes.
And with competitiveness...
there's two sportsmen who've just gone...
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what I did there? Who've gone on the show.
Yeah.
Yes, it's that season. It's that time. Yeah.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day I'm going to see your beautiful face on it. Oh. I would love to see you on it. I think you'd be great. I don't think you'd get on with it.
I don't think they do Z celebrities. I mean, they talk about doing C celebs.
Bless your heart that you think you're a Z celebrity.
A Z's the worst. I'm like, I can't even. I'm not even a Z celeb.
I wouldn't say alphabet.
I'm not even in the alphabet.
You're more numbers space.
Oh, yeah, number one. So, I don't know why I said it like that as well. How do you get on with the creepy crawlies?
I'm going to be honest, the question is like, would you be able to do it? I think that,
I was talking about Ant and Dec.
See
what I did there?
That is an Ant and Jack.
An Ant and Jack. Who's Jack?
Brilliant.
Jack's the guy that's had to come in and replace him this year. Oh, controversial! Controversial!
I quite like Ant and Dec though, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, they're pretty. Everyone likes
it. But the first episode aired last night, and me and my flatmate watched it, and the constant thing that we were talking about is, could you do this? Would you be able to do this? Now, the first one was kind of heights, and there was a lot of skydiving and creepy crawlies, and it was a bit like, would you be able to actually do that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I personally think that with the skydiving, I think I'd be able to. I wouldn't hear me out because a lot of people want to say that they can. I think I'd be able to do it. Would I want to do it? I'm not doing it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to pay to do it. But I think if you were kind of in that situation where you're slightly forced to do it, I think I would be able to skydive.
Yeah.
Like eating. They've actually said this year that no live insects.
No live insects will be eaten in this clip. Yeah. I don't know why I said it was such.
I don't know why you pretended you were on the show. The creepy crawlies and stuff like spiders. I'm really not okay with.
Let's have creepy crawlies eating the celebrities. I mean, that's what we need to happen on the show.
Again, not sure that's going to get aired anytime soon. That's after Watershed.
That's a great show, though. Just like we've chosen a whole load of celebrities, and they're going to get eaten by creepy crawlies.
Who would be your first one? Straight up.
Yeah,
Piers Morgan.
I see everyone hates on Piers Morgan. I'm all right with Piers Morgan. No, I'm not all right with him, but I feel like he gets a lot of hate. Do you know what I mean? I'd be that driver guy. I'm always on about that, but I don't like that driver guy.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. Let's get him on. And
see, I don't mind him.
No, Jeremy. It's different this year. We're not getting you to eat a creepy crawly. An animal is going to eat you. And guess what? Our ratings will go through the roof.
But they've paid out for some seriously big celebrities this year.
Give it a rest. Who?
Caitlyn Jenner, Kardashian. I just quite like the fact that Kim Kardashian's going to have to sit and watch Ant and Dec every night.
That is true.
But she got paid £500,000 to be on it this year.
Wow.
I mean, listen, yeah. I think it's the reason why I'm saying that is because I think it's the most in the show's history. Which is like the reason why everyone's kind of probably wanted to
But the Ian Wright, the footy guy, I like him. He's like a fun guy.
Yeah, but he's not come across well in his first episode. He just is a bit. Like, he's not great. I don't think he's going to be that good at the. He's 50 and it, bless him.
Well, same age as me. So, what I'd like to say is, could I do it for $500,000? I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
But then the lowest paid person's $25,000.
Oh, that
which
really
is quite a gap.
Imagine that's a chat round the fire, isn't it? That's how much are you getting for being here? Oh, I'm getting 40 quid and a bounty. Imagine. And then that was at $500,000.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be disappointed. You're doing all the same things and you're 100%. Going through all the same bad stuff, and they're like, how much can I just ask a quick question? How much are you getting paid for this?
I think also as well, the only thing I'd say is that actually it would actually be the eating of like the everyday kind of grueling just beans and rice if you've not eaten and not really getting enough food. Because there's that rugby dude, and he even said it last night. He's on like something like 4,000 calories a day.
Is he one of those guys? I eat 8 chickens before I have my breakfast.
Well, yeah, he's like an ex-rugby player. So he's a big
just
lad.
because you're an ex-rugby player doesn't mean you have to have 8 chickens in the morning.
Well, kind of, yeah. The whole point. He needs to build body mass, okay? But he's looking at these 2 like bags of rice basically, and that's all he's got to eat for 24 hours. And he's just
he's just realised he's only getting 40 quid and a packet of hula hoops. And that person over there is getting $500,000. Oh,
it would do you.
Oh.
Anyway, that's all to do with I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously keep an eye on that. I'm sure we will.
Dad quote time.
Dad quote. I like my dad quote, and I am getting quite a lot of good feedback about the dad quotes, mate. Somebody said to me the other day, your son doesn't understand wisdom, was exactly what they said.
That person.
Yeah.
I love them.
It's the voice in my head.
Them.
It was the voice in my head. So here it is. Guard well your thoughts when alone and your words when accompanied. Oh,
wow. No, it's powerful and wisdomful. Is that
wisdomful?
Is that a word?
I think that just shows you how much wisdom you've got. You've used the word wisdomful.
And I think it really applies to this show, doesn't it?
What's that? Oh, good.
Because I would say your planning when you're alone is poor. And I would say when you're with me,
this is a great quote not to be used against me. It's guard well your thoughts when alone and your words when accompanied.
So some of those really quite random ideas that don't really make it to the show.
Yeah.
When you have alone, guard them. And then when you're with others, make sure you're bringing your A game.
Yo, that is not what I was meant. I like that. So anyway, that's good. Guard well your thoughts.
Yes, and thank you for that, Rabbi Ritchie. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. That's all been us. Another great episode, Dan. 2 more to come. I mean, they're getting filmed. You're going to see our ugly mugs next time. And you're going to see my little homemade studio thing that's got a washing machine in the back. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, obviously keep up to date with the Instagram, iTunes, use Spotify, all of that stuff.
Listen,
I'm panicking. You want to say something?
No,
so
I do want to say something. I'm just about to go off and watch that woman eat a kebab. So could you get on with it?
She's posted in 10 minutes.
It's a kebab.
It's a kebab. It's a chicken kebab.
It's a donut kebab. So it's not a chicken one.
All right,
if it was a chicken one, I'm not watching.
And on that note, I will see you later on the next episode. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Like Father Like Son podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and you'll be notified every time there's a new episode.